Your silence is not a void. It is a weapon. Most people fail because they speak too much, hoping that their word will act as a shield, when in reality, every sentence is a crack in their armor. Why are you so easy to control? Every time you react, every time you explain yourself, and every time you seek validation, you are handing a leash to those who wish to use you. Manipulators rely on your emotions. When you take them away, they become powerless. You think your words are your strength, but in reality, your noise is your weakness. Today, we strip away the excess. We reclaim your power through the discipline of silence and the 7 words that break a manipulator's grip forever. The first pillar of your defense is the refusal conflict. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, lived in a world of betrayal and court intrigue. He understood that the mind is its own place, and it can make a heaven of hell or a hell of heaven. In your modern life, whether as a toxic coworker or a gaslighting partner, they expect you to engage in their chaos. They feed on your defense. When you defend yourself, you are unknowingly admitting that their accusation has merit. You are giving them the power to judge you. The first words they hate to hear are, "You might be right." These 4 words are a psychological dead end. When a manipulator hurls an insult or a twisted version of the truth at you, they are waiting for the spark of your anger to start a fire. By saying, "You might be right," you remove the oxygen. You are not agreeing with their lie. You are simply refusing to offer a target. You are essentially saying that their opinion of you is so insignificant that it doesn't even warrant a correction. You remain a mountain, and they remain the wind, annoying, but ultimately powerless to move you. The mind that is free from passion is a very citadel, for man has no fortress more impregnable wherein to find refuge and be untroubled. Marcus Aurelius. The second pillar is the sovereignty of the self. Epictetus, born a slave, knew that while others could control his body, no one could control his choice. He taught that we are disturbed not by events, but by our views of them. In the digital age, we are constantly baited to react. We are told that if we don't speak up, we are losing. This is a lie. The manipulator uses your sense of justice against you. They want you to exhaust your spirit, explaining your intentions. The next word they fear is, "I hear you," followed by silence. This is the 5th word of your arsenal. It is the ultimate acknowledgement of their existence without the validation of their argument. It signals that you have processed the data of their speech, but has failed to penetrate your inner citadel. You are a mirror. When you say, "I hear you," and stop talking, the manipulator is forced to sit with the echoes of their own toxicity. They will try to fill the silence with more aggression, but like a wave crashing against a cliff, they will eventually tire themselves out. The 6th word is the most powerful word in any language. No. A manipulator views your boundaries as suggestions. They use guilt to stretch your limits. By saying no without an explanation, you are practicing Stoic economy. You owe no one a map of your soul. When you explain why, you are saying no. You are giving them a list of things to negotiate. When you say no and nothing else, you are showing them that your will is an absolute. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he is not, but rejoices for those which he has. Epictetus. The 3rd pillar is the mastery of perception. Seneca, the advisor to Nero, lived in the shadow of a madman. He knew that the only way to survive was to maintain a cold, rational distance from the drama of others. We often suffer more in our imagination than in reality because we give too much weight to the judgments of people we don't even respect. The final word, the 7th word in your defense, is "and." This single word strips the manipulator of their narrative. They tell you that everyone is talking about you. You respond, "and." They tell you that you will be sorry if you don't comply. You respond, "and." It is a verbal shrug. It demonstrates that you have no fear of the ghosts they are trying to conjure. It reveals that their consequences are merely shadows on a wall. By utilizing these 7 words, "You might be right," "I hear you," "no," and then you transform from a puppet into a predator of peace. You realize that you do not have to participate in every argument you are invited to. You realize that your energy is a finite resource, and to waste it on someone trying to diminish you is a sin against your own nature. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. Seneca, you are now the master of the void. You have learned that words are often just noise used to mask a lack of character. The manipulator is a creature of noise. You are a creature of purpose. Do not let their turbulence become your own. Hold your ground. Keep your counsel. Let them scream into the vacuum of your indifference until they realize there is nothing left to grab onto. They will try to find a crack in your armor, searching for a reason why you are so easy to control.